it's a lot of things to consider. I mean, you talk about family. I'm single, but I do have my parents and my loved ones that live back in the U.S. You have to mentally. It's mental. The mental side of it. You have to stay focused because your instrument is demanding, and as far as diet. You have to drink water a lot. You have to hydrate, certain vitamins and minerals, things you have to keep feeding because it's like an athlete. I mean, sometimes, and I know stories like I've heard I work with Steve Vai, and and even with Luke, they used to do tons of dates, back to back. I can't remember, maybe we might have done 8 or 9 or 10 nights in a row, whatever, playing a 2.5 hour show. You know what I mean? Basketball players don't play that often. You know what I mean? So you have to be focused and taking vitamins and rest and sleep. And that's the harder part for me. Just on that, when I finish a show, for example, when I get off stage, I have to drink water right after. But if you're drinking water at night, what do you have to do? You know what I mean? So at night, a lot of times I can't sleep because I have to keep drinking the water, hydrate. So when I get to the next city, I have to sleep. So it's not, hey, let me go and see this and let me go and see that. It's not a vacation, it's work. So by the time I get my rest, okay, say it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now it's time for sound check. Sound check, you have dinner, you do the show, and then there's another night. You know what I mean? So it's very challenging. It's very physical. It's fun if you're with the right people, but even that, you have to be respectful of people's space. You're talking about being with people for a lot of hours. For example, say I'm on stage performing 2.5 hours. That, leaves me with, 21 plus hours in a day to be dealing with people. And you have to be respectful and keep your attitude positive. Try to keep a positive attitude, because all of these things can wear you down when you're on the road for a long period of time, So, I just would say, be a good person. When I first started, out there, I was very into myself. And that I was shy. I didn't want to talk to people and all these kind of things. But it's not about only talent. A lot of these guys are in the basement. Okay, I have that. But can I talk to you? You know what I mean? If a person comes up to me and say, hey, Eric, how you doing? Do you know how to speak to people? When you're going through customs, do you know how to conduct yourself? You know what I mean? So those are things that you're not going to get playing in your basement or in your studio practicing. I write and produce it, so I have a lot of songs, a lot of ideas that are basically done, that I've done all the tracks, but I've just been trying to decide on what I want to say. And this is not about a record deal or a record label or what they tell me what to do. It's because I hear many different things. Sometimes I like to hear chill out music. I write music for that. Sometimes I want some hard fusion, rock, soul, neo soul, whatever, So I'm just kind of like deciding where I want to be and what I want to say musically. And so I have one track that's just about done with my friend Anthony Crawford, who plays with Alan Holsworth. He's playing bass on it. And right now Steve Weingart is on it as well with a solo. And it's going to be another really, really cool musician on it that I can't say yet because we haven't solidified it. But, and just have all of my friends, all these artists that I've worked with. I'm just like, hey, can you play on my record? I hope to have Luca on it. And it's just going to be good music. I'm really about good music, good grooves, not about, okay, look how I can turn the beat around or how many ways I can subdivide. Those are just added things to the music. But first, the groove, the feel is most important. And it's going to be that kind of record.